Alright, just came back from the post office, wanted to make a quick video. Mail was here already, haven't even looked at it, and I went to the post office for two reasons. When I went to the stamp show, I didn't buy the right postage. I bought a bunch of 37s, but I forgot to buy a bunch of the smaller postage. I wished I kind of had, because then that makes it just a little easier to deal with everything. And I had to show him a stamp because it fell off the envelope. I wasn't sure if it was real, fake, or reused, or what the heck, and he didn't know what to do with it. I said, just throw it away. I don't want it, I don't want to mess with it. I don't want to put it on another envelope. And then I bought some stamps there, and also I had to show him my flag stamps here because I said these are all 37s. I don't know, he just quickly looked at them and just said, yeah, they're legit, don't worry about it. So I said, okay, fine, I'll just go ahead and use those. So there was that, and got a few things mailed off here. And then I got to make sure that I got, here's some other pieces of mail that I have to basically change the address or something like that, so I will deal with that one there. So that's something else to deal with it. But there's one package that came in, so no sports cards, no non-sports cards, no COMCs, no autograph requests, nothing. But I got something that came in a wimpy plastic bag here. So I was doing a test here. I was mentioned that I had a project of Encyclopedia Brown books that I was going to try to, and I was having a difficult time trying to find books, but then I found a vendor with very good feedback for whatever reason. He also had 3 of the books that was on my list, and you bought 2 and got one for free, so this was just shy of $10. It looks like the label has got blood or coffee spilled on it. I have no idea what's stained all over the label. It's really disgusting. So we'll rip open this bag here, and I will show you exactly. I will try to find the listing here if I can find it here. I need to go back to here. I need to go to, let's go to this here. Okay, let's go to the listing here. So here's Encyclopedia Brown's book of Wacky Cars. You bought this item is out of stock. So I got this Wacky Cars book. It was technically $4.59. Free shipping here out of Houston, Texas, from your online bookstore. So I just about got the bag ripped open. And yeah, the books came 100% unprotected, so they were basically in essentially like a very, very thin garbage bag. Very, very thin. I mean, you can imagine, this is like one of those garbage can liners. That's about as thin as it was. So I just wanted to see what I get here for my dollars here. So the first one here is the book of Wacky Cars. Alright, and let's see if we have a very similar book here. So here is the book of Wacky Cars hardcover. Includes a brand new Solve It Yourself mystery, so that's very, very good. Some sort of a beat up sticker there that hopefully will come off. And this is in very amazing mint condition here, aside from the fact that it was thrown in a little plastic baggie. So there could be some actual spine damage from the shipping of there. It looks like there's a little bend right in here, a kind of a weird bend. But I think that's actually part of the book there, so not to worry about that one. So that is A-OK number 1. Now we want to go to the next one here, if I could get back to it here without, I'll just scroll down here. It'll usually jump me back to the top of the page, which I don't want to do. There we go. Okay, so now the next one here on the list here is Encyclopedia Brown and the Case of Pablo's. Pablo's something or other. I couldn't figure out what the rest of it is. So there is the cover showing there, the Encyclopedia Brown Case of Pablo's Nose. Okay. And so here's this one here. Now, this one, that's what the cover I was thinking I would probably be getting, and it's not the cover I got. I got a more vintage cover here, and unfortunately, this one looks like somebody flushed it down the toilet, and it came back up because it didn't want it. So, it's got tape all over the end here. Somebody replaced the corner that broke off. It's got ex-library garbage over here, here, and it's got a sticker there. There's a big Sharpie mark in here. The Sharpie went through the whole page. The cover was frickin' ripped off here. There's their sticker there. There's more damage here. There's some more letters here. So I wouldn't wipe my butt with this piece of crap. So unfortunately, that was basically, they picked the worst copy. So if you get, pardon my French there, but essentially what it was is that you get a free book, and this was the cheapest out of the 3, I believe. So that's probably what they said. Okay, that's the free book. He's going to get one that we can't even sell. So this one came from West Middle School Library, somewhere, whatever it is. I have no idea where that is. So essentially that is that one there. This one is a copy from 1990 what? It was last checked out in 2007. Man, this had been checked out a long time. Because look at that, 1999 was when it first checked out, and it was checked out in 2007. So a lot of kids have basically touched that. So that's basically probably going to be kept until I can find a better copy of that one. Third book here. So we'll go to the third book here. This is just a test to show you what you get when you have these mystery listings. Because 99% of all the book vendors on eBay, Amazon, and all the other book sites in between are showing you generic images here. So the third book here, we're going to go this one here, Encyclopedia Brown, a book of Wacky Sports, I think is what it was. Wacky Spies. But see, I couldn't even tell what it was. Wacky S. But I knew exactly what the book cover was going to be because I don't think that's been reprinted. So that was $4.77 with free shipping here. They did not even give me an image there. So it says the seller has not uploaded any pictures. So now we have a hardcover book, Encyclopedia Brown's Book of Wacky Spies, illustrated by Ted Enoch. I don't know that illustrator there. There's their sticker there for their inventory, so hopefully I can clean that off. This one here is a discarded book. It's from the Roe or Bow Central Elementary School Library, book number 84-10-41 or something like that. I'm not really sure. So there's that. And there should be, okay, the book label where you put your things has been torn out of there. I can't read what that place is. What town is that? Oh, Cork. I think it says Cork. K-O-R-K, I think. Cork Central Elementary, or is it Mork? It almost looks like Mork Central Elementary School. Nanu. Library 84, yeah, okay. So this one, although it's used and abused, I can clean up all these stickers here, clean those off there, and that's an acceptable copy. That's what I'm more usually looking for. I don't know. This is shiny. That might come off, but that almost looks like it's been scratched. Oh yeah, it's been scratched into the book so it cannot come out. I think what they did was they scratched it and then they put ink there and wiped out the rest of it. That is really bizarre. So barring any other problems with this book, I think it's an okay enough copy for me to keep. But this one, sadly, is not. What does the listing say here? It says... condition good. A book that has been read but is in good condition. Very minimal damage to the cover. I don't consider that minimal damage to the cover. I call that maximum damage, maximum carnage. I mean, even the spine, half the binding is gone off of there. All the, see that white? I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Let's get out of this screen here. All those white spots there on the end there. That's paper loss. That's paper loss. I don't know. That's just absolutely. That's what you get. That's what you get. So I'm not going to leave the seller bad feedback, but I'll just say this one was great, this one was great, this one was a little below average. Everybody likes to say acceptable reader copy, or reading, or, you know, obviously, unless there's a missing page in here, which I don't know about yet. The reason why I grabbed this one here, because it was a newer book, see, so this one was printed in 1996. So it wouldn't have any of those more vintage style covers on there. So I figured any copy would be okay. And I would imagine that it wouldn't have been this in insanely bad condition. That's the worst case scenario. There's even some more stamping there. I think there's even some more stamping there. It looks like Colorado. Oh yeah, Colorado. Hey, Colorado Springs Public Schools. Was that where Caleb lives? Did you read? Is this your copy, Caleb? No, I'm just joking. Oh, anyway, so that's where all the Olympic athletes are, in Colorado Springs, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I have that, and one more thing we want to share. I got this at the bins yesterday when I was there just for a short time. I found a genuine Wade Boggs T-ball bat from H&B. So that's really pretty cool. I know nothing about it. It cost me about $3.50 or something like that. I figured even though the whole end was all tore up there, I might as well grab it. The bat knob is more or less okay. There's some chipping out of it, but it was used. So when are you going to find another T-ball bat? I mean, it's not particularly mint. I don't know if there's any way I can polish that up. Maybe I can clean that stuff off there. Might come off there. I don't really know. Make it more displayable. We'll see. Or I'll just throw it in the closet and forget about it for 30 years. But those are my books that I got. Mixed bag for sure. And thank you for watching.